Everything you could imagine. Rainstorms, hailstorms. This season has been full of adversity, but the Panthers have found a way to fight through all of it, led by Coach Len Cusimano. He's no stranger to adversity, whether that's within the locker room, weather effects, the transition from one coaching regime to another. He's seen it all. And at this point, now is the time for this team to take the next step, and he sees that. At the beginning of the year was a transition year. They played so well, it's thrusted them into the spotlight to compete at a 6-2 record. Morris, the handoff, and another tackle on Jackson Corkery, another one of the top players for West Morris. Corkery with 43 attempts, 189 yards, and 2 touchdowns this season. He's also a big player on the opposite side of the ball. A lot of the running backs also play defense in Henley's system. A lot of them lead the way. Tom Borgia, I mentioned before. Gavin Drown, Bryce Camerata, Tyler Wu. They've all had touches on the ball. Sam Rizzuto. Garrett Crisp also on the defensive side of the ball. He's had a forced fumble this season as well. Crisp, number 2. Morris, the handoff again to another back. Running up the gut, and the tackle's made to back under head coach Craig Nielsen. West Morris has an interesting history. They're state sectional champs 9 times, 82, 91, 95, 2001, 04, 09, 2021, and 2022. So recent success in the program, and that's why that 4-5 record doesn't speak to the capabilities under Coach Kevin Henley. 2021, they went 10-3, 2020, 8-3. 2021, they won the NJSIAA tournament. They won the Group 3 championship 53-14 over Cranford. And in 2020, they lost in the semifinal to guess who? Pascack Valley's rival down the road, Old Tapan, by a score of 21-14. And the playoff, and the fake handoff. Morris over the top, has a man, touchdown. The West Morris Wolfpack strike first. And it's Tyler Wu, number 33, with the reception over the middle. Kaplan and Evan Starr are actually best friends. The two were messing around in gym one day, and Starr had him settle and kick a ball, and it went to one of the coaches for the Pascack Valley Panthers, Bill Weigel, who then said, "Hey, you playing any sports in the fall?" Kaplan said, "No, I don't." And Coach Weigel said, "Why don't you come out for the football team? You got a pretty good leg." Lo and behold, a player that used to play soccer, wasn't playing anything in the fall, turned around and started playing football. He's best friends with Starr, and Kaplan holds the ball for Starr for field goals and extra points. So usually you're pointing to your best friend in the stand saying, "Hey, that touchdown was for you." Instead, in the heat of the moment, one of the hallmark points in games is making field goals or missing field goals. Your best friend settling them for you. That's truly an amazing story. West Morris stifled on a run attempt. Shaw fakes the handoff. Pump fakes. Has a man! Franzalia! Downfield! Touchdown! Michael Franzalia! There it is! First touchdown of the year for number 4! And the Panthers are on the board! Michael Franzalia had now recorded a touchdown all season. He's one of the top receivers for the team, similar to Tyler Wu on the other side of the ball. Both receiving leaders on both of their respective teams. The guy that checked down, we need a slant, we need a hook play. They had you. They were their outrunners. They were the medium guy, the Michael Thomas, a little bit of a slant here and there. Comes up, both have come up with huge touchdowns in this game to get their teams on the board. Morris pump fakes, and a huge sack! Playing a touchdown. Garrett Crisp. And West Morris takes the lead. And the extra point's blocked. A huge play by Joey Von Tobel. Super talent for this offense. 19 touchdowns on the year, and a good kid. I've had him in class a few times as a substitute. Sometimes you get rambunctious kids. He's very mild-mannered. Even his teammate Enis Feratovic said he's just a kid that gets in the gym. He works hard. He doesn't say much on the field. He just puts his head down and works, and that's character right there. 4-5 record doesn't tell the whole story. Head coach Kevin Henley, one of the top in North Jersey. Pascack Valley looks to hold the line. And a false start. Rolls out. Looks to the end zone. Airs it up and over. He overthrows his man. Tyler Wu lays out for it, but it's beyond the end zone. Pascack Valley, all they could do was really watch as Morris lofted that ball. And he missed on the connection to Wu at the touchdown earlier in the game. And 3:07 on the clock. Shaw getting things going. They get the ball off, and it's handed off. Fake toss, Regula, finds a hole, tries to shake one more tackle, and he's brought down, but he gets the first. There it is, Kevin Premium in action.
Regula finds a hole and takes it for 11. And they're first and 10 for Valley on their own 41-yard line. 2:45 and running.
At the 41, Shaw loads up and finds a man, and he's got field, and he's brought down. Another first, and guess who? Michael Franzalia. That connection's on tonight. There you go, the orange pole's moving north. Pascack Valley over their logo. 2:21 on the clock. Pascack Valley over West Morris, looking to advance to the second round. And a whistle. And a timeout. And Pascack Valley will have time to draw up a plan here. Their second of the half. 2:13 on the clock. The score 16-10. A blocked extra point allows Pascack Valley to get back into this game without requiring getting the extra point themselves to at least be in this game, to keep it tied. If they're able to convert. This is Pascack Valley season right here, 2:13 on the clock. Shaw, Franzali, and Regula getting the team upfield on offense. West Morris trying to cork it up on defense and save their season at 4-5. Kevin Henley is a mastermind. And he'll have to show his experience through this drive. Can he chalk up a game plan to stop Pascack Valley's advance? Or will the Panthers drive downfield with all of their skill, their youthful talent, and take this game on home turf? Shaw loads, has a man, and it's Regula in stride! He shakes a tackle, and he's brought down by Tyler Wu. There he is, Kevin Premium upfield.
First and 10 on the Wolfpack's 24-yard line. 2 minutes left.
Last few plays have just been Franzali and Regula alternating. Shaw loads up, has a man, hits him on the sideline. Franzali runs out of bounds. 1:49 on the clock. They're encroaching upon dangerous territory.
It goes for 6 yards.
A 6-yard toss. Number 4 coming up with it again. He has a touchdown in the game. He's having a hallmark game. Number 4, Michael Franzalia. The junior wide receiver checks in 5'11", 180. He's come up with a few huge plays tonight. He and Shaw are finally getting that connection down after a turnover earlier in the game. DD in stride. Regula fakes, and there's a flag down.
Flag on the play.
Takes the air out of the bleachers, and a false start on the offense.
It'll be 2nd and 10. Down is replay.
Second down. Valley loading up again. That'll put them at 2nd and 1. DaCosta lined up one-on-one to the left. DD in motion, Regula right next to Shaw. Shaw steps back, has time and space, lofts it up over the top, a dunk pass, Regula shakes the tackle and he's brought down. He's in the red zone. There he is, Kevin Regula. He's got the first, 1:39 on the clock. Visitors up 16-10. Panthers on this drive have marched all the way upfield, alternating between Franzalia and Regula. Their first and goal from the 10. Panthers season on the line with 1:39 on the clock. Didi in motion again. Shaw receives the snap. Hands it off. Regula finds the hole, but he's tied up and brought down. That'll bring us to second down, 1:31 on the clock, and it's ticking.
Regula takes a carry. He goes for about a yard.
And the Panthers knocking on heaven's door, and DaCosta! It goes through his hands. And that'll bring upon third down as the connection between Shaw and DaCosta just misses. He would have had a sure score if he was able to bring it down.
Pass intended for DaCosta is incomplete.
An incomplete pass, and that brings us to third and goal, 1:08 on the clock.
1:08 left on the clock.
Visitors up 16-10. And Shaw decides to take it himself, tries to shake off a tackle. It's not in. It's fourth and goal. We'll see what the call is and what the decision is. Fourth and goal from the fourth, 1 minute on the clock. Panthers need a big play here. Regula lined up left of Shaw. They're in a stacked formation. They need 4 yards to get a score. Shaw hands it off. Up the gut, and Kaczynski comes up with a TD! And they marched all the way downfield on 7 plays! Touchdown, Panthers! With 1 minute on the clock, they hand off to Kaczynski. With 56 on the clock, a 4-second play. A 7-play drive. Kaplan as the holder, Star out to kick for the extra point. And it's good! Star makes the extra point and Pascack Valley takes the lead! Going against a sophomore quarterback, and you're seeing where some of the experience has to do with this game. At least with managing things, maybe some of the nerves. This team's done it before in the Wolfpack. Coached by Kevin Henley. You have a senior quarterback who's been in the system for a long time under a coach with 30 years experience. Cusimano looking to finally break in, make it deep playoff run, and he's got a group that can do it. They certainly have the talent. They're on the younger side, and they're proving everyone wrong. To begin the season, they thought this was going to be a rebuild year. Instead, they're competing. 5 seconds on the clock, and the visiting crowd is roaring, and now the home stands are on their feet. 5 seconds on the clock. A 1-point game. Field goal units out. And the kick is good.